I like pizza. I like bagels. I like hot dogs with mustard and beer.
I get the picture.
I'll eat eggplant. I could even eat a baby deer. La 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 la. Who's that baby deer on the lawn?
Enough already.
Oh, lovely.
And we're live. And we're live.
And we're live. We're live. Oh dear. If only the people can hear the other chats that go on sometimes. And we are live. That's how you have to say it, Paddy.
I think
Sorry.
I won.
12 weeks of Christmas. Week 10. The goose is definitely getting fat. Well, I am anyway. So this week's topic of conversation is how we will manage Christmas and what we'll be doing either to stay fit, manage your calories, or throw it all in the bin and pick it up in 2021. Who knows? We are a little bit shorter in people tonight. Thank you to Paddy,
That's shortest.
Lisa, Charlotte, and Elena. That's shortest. But first of all, we'll just we're gonna. I think with 5, we'll keep this episode nice and short and let everybody get back to what they were doing. But icebreaker is on my head today. So 3 animals that you would like to be. So let's start with Charlotte.
Thanks. So yeah, my list is a little bit strange really, but one obviously is like for me would be a giraffe, just because they're really tall and I'm really short. So it would actually be nice to see the world from a different kind of point of view for a day. My other one, kind of again slightly strange, mythical creature really. Definitely not a yeti though, so you're all right, Paddy. Mine would be a unicorn, because of it's something that it's very rarely seen. And unicorn poo is something that's very rare, worth quite a lot of money, so I could make some money out of myself as well. That'd do. And the other one would be a gorilla. One of my favourite animals of all time is a silverback gorilla. What are you laughing for?
Because you just said you want to be tall, but not seen.
And
Gorilla.
A gorilla.
Poo.
Strong.
There is 3 animals that you would like to be. Yeah.
What an interesting direction for your life in the future.
Yes, oh dear. Paddy, save us.
Well, my list was I sort of took it as 3 animals that you think you are, like 3 animals that would sort of describe you. I thought a dog, because dogs are cool and like they're friendly, and yeah, I like dogs. And then I thought a sheep, because I'm from New Zealand and I've got curly wool hair. And then I struggled with the last one, but I asked my girlfriend and she said a zebra, because they're interesting. And I've worn black and white for my zebra look today. I don't know if anyone can see it through their podcast, but just imagine me wearing this really cool zebra top and frolicking around with 4 legs.
The alcohol was not wearing off for Paddy this morning.
And I'd still sell my poo. I think that's going to be a just a universal market trade for all of us.
Alyssa.
Yes. I don't know. I think for the life I feel like I should be living, perhaps the family dog, but like a poodle, something, something attractive, something fancy, but still, gets pets and love and sleeps all day and plays and whatever. Why not? Something I kind of feel like maybe would be a nice retirement, a sloth.
Yes.
Just move really slowly and eat really slow, and they're so adorable. Did you know a sloth and I knew this before today, is the only animal on Earth that is green. When they're only green because moss grows on their back because they move so slowly.
Oh.
There's your interesting fact of the day. And then I think my last one would be a bird, like a bird of prey, like a falcon, something like that. Because they can eat like really cool food. They still get to eat they're still meat eaters, and I don't know, you can fly. I mean, like, how freaking cool would it be to be able to fly? I don't know. Although maybe I would be more like a peacock.
That's a good one. A peacock.
But I mean, peacocks, aren't they flightless? Don't they just sort of wander around?
No, surely they can fly.
Have you ever seen a peacock fly?
No.
Me neither. They're so big.
I think
All
they
that
are
was-
flightless.
I don't know, but I'm
You
so
just wanna
maybe.
shake your head for
Can you ask one of the listeners to tell us?
Yes, ask one of the listeners. Do peacocks fly? I'm gonna ask.
Do
peacocks fly?
peacocks fly? Who knows?
That's really loud. They're capable of flying. It says they're capable of flying.
They just can't be bothered.
They're
So maybe
lazy.
flying's overrated. Maybe flying's not all it seems to be.
Perhaps. But yeah, that's me.
Well, Nikki's listening, so maybe she can tell us do peacocks fly. Who knows? Elena.
Me? Okay,
Yes.
so my first one, I'd like to be a fish because I like to be in water and swim, and I think it's quite cool. Like, I'd like to be like a little fish, like Nemo, and just kind of just like hang around in the water. I think it'd be quite cool. And then I quite like the idea, and I also like swimming. And I also wouldn't mind being a cat because I think they have a pretty good life. They just sleep and eat and purr. And if they like purr loads, then you feed them. So if I just purred loads and somebody fed me, I'd be quite happy. And then I asked Jo what she thought, and I've stolen one of her ideas. And I'd like to be a hamster because they store food.
Okay. Love it.
I don't want to be taller or invisible or anything. So just little animals.
I just feel a bit weird for saying mine now because you've all gone.
I'm glad you went first.
I know. No, I just look like a complete nutter. It's fine.
Okay, do you want to know what mine are? No? Okay,
Go
cool.
on.
Let's move on.
No, come on.
Okay, so my first one is a dog. It's very loyal. Good friends.
What kind of dog?
A husky dog.
Hmm.
Because I like.
I think you'd be a Saint Bernard.
I was going to say beagle.
Thanks. Bulldog. So
Chihuahua.
that's him. My other one is a hippo because they're like slow and they like to eat, and it's probably. I just think it'd be cool to just have a nice slow life, and it'd be nice to like be in the sunshine all day.
Their fierceness is underrated.
What? Sorry.
And their fierceness is underrated.
And their fierceness is underrated. Watch out. And my last one is to be like this sort of bird of prey, like an eagle, because I think it's be really cool to just observe from high, but be able to see exactly what's going on, and then you can easily swoop in and zoom in on what's going on.
And eat the other thing.
And eat the other thing.
And eat
take it out.
whatever you want.
And acting really fast, like got you later, bye. So the purpose of this icebreaker is your first answer is how you view yourself. So Charlotte, you do view yourself as a giraffe. So,
That's fine. I can view myself as tall. I'm short as
Yeah.
anything, so that's fine.
Your second answer is how other people view you.
Oh,
And so,
Mm.
so Alyssa, as a sloth. And,
great.
Paddy, other people do see you as a sheep.
The world sees us as sheep.
And your last answer is who you really are.
Oh,
I'm not really a hamster.
That's-
I stole that
so
from
true.
Joe.
So when I heard that, I thought, nice one, Joe.
well, people see me as a sloth, but I'm actually a bird of prey, so I can rip
Yes.
them all to pieces.
So you've completely fooled them by that account.
So
Yes,
people see me as a cat, but I'm actually a
and
hamster.
Paddy, it's funny how you are really a zebra.
Secret's out.
And that means Charlotte is a
Really a gorilla.
Yeah, people see me as a unicorn. Well, that's sad.
So my answers were preempted because I knew what it meant, but I wasn't going to play along. So mine's a false statistic, you could say.
What was your
Fake
last one
news.
again?
Fake news, Alistair.
He was also a fellow bird of prey.
Oh yeah, bird of prey. So you
What
cheated
was your second
because
one?
I cheated because I could have
the
picked-
hippo.
And, that's how
I
other
think we
people
should
see me.
rearrange Alistair's because he cheated. We should choose his order.
Choose my ones from there if you want.
I think.
And see, now you've revealed what it meant. I don't feel so much of a twat now.
Other people see you as a unicorn, shitting rainbows.
Yep.
Telling your parents.
Yep. No, I'm really a silverback
And what I also
gorilla.
learned recently is billionaires are called unicorns. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Did not know this.
Why?
That's because you aren't one.
That name?
A billionaire, I mean.
Because of 1%, apparently, they're very unrare.
They're rare. Very rare. That
I
makes sense.
don't think we should tarnish unicorns with
Oh,
capitalism.
Agreed.
So there we are. Bit of a different icebreaker, but it's quite interesting, isn't it, when you hear what people's answers are, whether they don't know what the purpose of it is.
I was going to go with camel as my last one.
So you really are.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I do.
I just
to be
like
fair,
the
Elena,
idea
you do
of a
often have the
camel.
hump.
I just think they're really cool. Like they get to be in somewhere really hot all the time. They don't really have to move. And if somebody tries to get them to move and they don't want to, then they don't have to.
they spit
I
at
quite like
people
that.
and you can get away with it.
Spit at people.
Yeah, and it's completely normal. Not that I want to go around spitting people, but spitting at people, but
Based on now you know what they are, is there any of them that you would change?
I really don't want people thinking I'm a sloth. But to be fair, it's probably true. Especially this year. I spend all
No,
my
if people want to see me as magical, I'm happy with that. Fine.
or like you said, invisible.
Uh-huh.
I think my one and
Uh.
two would be switched. I think that I see myself as a sloth and then everybody else sees me as the family dog.
Paddy, change any?
Can you use animals more than once?
If you want to, yeah.
Sheep.
All right. Hippo.
Oh, dear. So Christmas then. What is Christmas? Is 13 days out, 12 days out if you're in Paddy's part of the world.
I genuinely
Yeah.
thought you were going to ask us what is Christmas then.
So it's 12 days of Christmas now, you see. Hey, 12 weeks of Christmas down to 12 days. It's almost
And I
like a
hope
plan.
everybody's up to date on their advent calendars.
I don't have one.
We
No.
I don't have an advent calendar. No, neither do I.
I should divorce my parents for not buying me one.
I can't divorce your parents.
Oh, I am a parent now, so I bought them all. Mine and my son's.
That's it.
Your jam ones.
Oh, the jam ones are so good.
You can get those little alcohol bottle ones.
We almost did that.
Yeah,
Penny.
that's my kind of advent.
They're expensive.
Mhm.
If I was doing it though, I'd want proper spirit-sized bottles and for it to be a big advent calendar, and just end up really hammered all the way up until Christmas.
That's fine. Start in January, Alistair. Buy yourself a bottle every week and put it in a box and stick it against the wall or something, ready for Christmas.
It
You got
wouldn't
your
last.
12
It wouldn't
bottles.
last.
Get to
It
go.
would not last till Christmas.
Well, then buy 2 at a time. One for now, one for Advent.
I like it. And be a complete alcoholic by next Christmas.
Yeah.
Go from
Hashtag
not
goals.
drinking to drinking. But I feel like Ozzy Osbourne, who did acid every day for a year just to see what it would do to him.
Right, so shall we talk about actually Christmas now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Joe.
Oh,
I'm
she's
here
here in
watching-
spirit, hanging
Yeah.
over us.
Yeah.
Christmas. Who's got a plan for Christmas? Paddy, what is the plan?
Pretty similar to what I do every year. It's just like a big family feast all day. But my plan is to sort of, the only thing I really have to track for, because I'm going to end my challenge on Christmas morning. So I think that's like 1 or 2 days early. Just because I want to enjoy Christmas and I don't want to have to be like thinking about tracking everything. Because like for me, there's so many unknowns, and the more drunk I get, the more I'll just eat. So post Christmas will be fine for me. The only thing I have to worry about is my Christmas work party, which is on the 22nd. So all I have to do is the week leading up to that, bank away some calories every day and try to keep on top of that so that I can still enjoy that day and still get drunk. But other than that, like, I want to keep gymming and keep, going for walks. For us, there's always like a 2-hour period on Christmas morning where nothing really happens. So I'll take my dog for a walk, and yeah, it'll be quite nice. But
Can you do me a big favor and really enjoy your Christmas party for us, because we can't have Christmas parties.
Yeah, you've got
Yeah, I
a
will.
party for 365 countries.
I'll give you my
I know.
calories.
365 countries.
I just made it up. It's like,
Okay.
don't hold me on facts.
180 some.
I know there is.
Can you
but
just
Yeah.
can you just party for us lot?
Yes, please.
I will. I'm very aware that I'm in this weird little bubble where no one else is actually really getting to experience normal life, and like, my problem
Just-
about worrying about my calories for my Christmas party is a little bit.
Yeah, but just make the most
Selfish.
of it. No, it's not selfish. I just think
Yeah.
you should make the most of it because life is too short not to.
Yeah.
If it was the other way around, we'd be doing the same, so don't feel bad.
You
Yeah,
would.
rubbing
no,
it
but
in.
no, we wouldn't be doing the same. We wouldn't be thinking like Paddy is thinking, okay, that's really nice. I've still got this little bubble. We'd be like, yeah, fuck you. Woo. Dear.
If I could go out, I wouldn't spend my Saturday nights here. Sorry.
Well, it's a Sunday morning for me, so it
Would
works
we
out.
be invited to go out with you though?
No.
All right, fuck you then.
Well, not all of you.
So it'd be a long flight for Paddy to come in for one night. I'm going to the
It'll
UK
be
for
worth
a
it.
night.
You better make it worth it.
I've gone to Australia for 2 days once. That was fun.
How
Okay.
long does it take?
But that's only actually like a 4-hour flight.
Yeah.
But then I had to catch a 4-hour train as well.
So out of your 2 days,
But
you
yeah.
spent 16 hours traveling,
Yeah.
plus the time to get to the airport, checking
Yeah.
in early. So you were there for
The things you
one
do
night.
for a girl. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I hope this is your current girlfriend. Really do.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's
She's
just like
still
us
called
going
you-
to Spain.
She still calls
For
you
a
the
weekend.
zebra.
Yeah, I'm her little zebra.
Do you know what they say, Paddy? If you hear hoofs, think horses, not zebras.
Yeah, but that means that's because the zebra is the exception to the rule. So what she's saying is that he is the exception to the rule, the special one. I think it's really cute.
Oh, would you listen to that? Paddy, you're cute.
No,
Cute
I
little
think
sheep.
that no, his girlfriend.
It's,
I think it's cute that his girlfriend thinks he's a zebra.
Okay, who else is managing Christmas?
I am trying really hard to be really good in between. You know, they always say there's only 2 days, Thanksgiving and Christmas, or for you guys, there's only, Christmas and Boxing Day or whatever. And so the rest of the days you can be, on your diet. But that's not true, because there's parties and there's cookie baking days and all of that. And so I'm trying to just sort of plan out. I know which days. I know we just had cookie baking day at my mom's. So yes, I ate 3 pounds of raw cookie dough.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just be as good as I can be on the days that aren't those days, so that I just don't have to freak out on those days. And then when I do have a day like that, I try to, if I need a snack, try to just have a protein snack instead of something else. I'm trying really hard to be good. It's been really difficult though. I don't know, for Christmas itself, we do Christmas before Christmas. It's either Christmas Eve or the weekend before. This year it's the weekend before at my in-laws. And then we do Christmas Eve, just us at our house. And then we do Christmas Day with my family. And anything with my family is food. Everybody is foodies. Everybody cooks. Everybody's chef-like. So everything is food and wine and so much. And it's all so good that you can't say no to any of it, because that would just be wrong. So yeah, just really trying to be. And then of course this year we have a huge annual Christmas party that we are not having this year. And then all the other parties that come along with this time of the year. So we're not having all of that. So theoretically it should be easier this year to stay on the straight and narrow. But yeah, it's I mean, here and there. I had a croissant for breakfast and I felt kind of bad about that. But but it was really good. I know, but I feel like I'm sort of in a stalled position right now. But I mean, honestly, with the holidays, it's better to just be stalled than to be going on the uptick, I guess. So not going down in weight should not be a big concern. And honestly, if it were, I wouldn't be eating a croissant for breakfast. So, I mean, it was stuffed with brisket and cheese, and I mean, it was really good. And it came with an au jus. Oh my God, it was so.
What's an au jus?
It's like a beef dripping.
It's when you sneeze. Oh shoot!
It's like a sauce. It's like a beef dripping sauce that you dip sandwiches in. Anyways, like a beef sandwich, and it was mind blowing. So I mean, it's the time of year, so I'm trying not to get too angry with myself, and I'm trying to be mindful that when it's time to be back on track, that I will be back on track, and then it won't take me 2 months to reset myself. So that's why I'm trying to be really good on the days that aren't pre-planned, like food fest days. So, but I'm not deprived of myself, so that's good.
Something that helps stay on track or get back on track is to actually enjoy the little treats that you have, like the croissant, instead of feeling guilty about it. Because if you just enjoy it, that guilt's not going to carry over, and it's not going to be like you have to start something again,
Well, normally I wouldn't feel guilty about the croissant. It's just that today was supposed to be a good day.
Yeah.
Like I said, 3 pounds of raw cookie dough earlier this week.
That's the treat. Yum.
But that'll be our Christmas. Lots of food, lots of fun, lots of drink, no parties.
That sounds like a party to me. Lots of food, lots of drink.
I'm gonna really miss our party. We have a really fun, really big party in our very tiny house every year. We just pack people in, very not COVID friendly. And yeah, I'm I'm gonna miss that this year. This year would have been the 11th one that we had. So
Mm.
next year will have to be the 11th one. We'll see.
It's all
We'll
right.
all
Everybody's
figure
just
it
going to
out.
erase this year from our memories, and it's never happened.
Yeah.
know?
It's not all
Uh,
bad.
Elena,
Next year will just be
Yes.
bigger and better.
are
I'm gonna-
you having Christmas?
I am having Christmas, yeah. We are. I'm just gonna really enjoy it. I'm still gonna train as much as I'm training at the moment, because it just makes me feel better that I do it. So even if I eat loads, it's fine. And I'll probably go on a few walks because it's kind of thing we do like Boxing Day or something. And I'm gonna have a party with just my family in the house. I've decided that we're gonna have a Christmas party because we can't go anywhere for Christmas party, and we're dressing up and playing games and having party food, and I'm just gonna eat whatever I want that night, and I'm gonna eat whatever I want over Christmas, and then just deal with it in the new year, and I'm fine with it. I just think life is too short not to. So I don't really have a plan per se, but I'm just not gonna worry if I put weight on or I don't stick to calories or, you know, but I'm in maintenance calories now anyway, which is quite nice because I can have more food. So I'm not too worried. Like, I'm not thinking about fat loss at the moment, at least not until the new year.
Sounds good to me. Charlotte?
Yep. So over Christmas, it will be me and my little one. So obviously, like, Christmas Day is kind of more of about her. There's still lots of chocolate and stuff in the house, but I've actually been really good because everything's still boxed up, taped up. So I haven't even like considered even like picking at stuff, but I've hidden stuff around the house as well to stop her trying to break into stuff, which helped. So yeah, Christmas Day would just be us, normal kind of just a normal roast. I don't go mad with everything. I don't see the point because of we've still got cupboards full of food sort of like come the end of January otherwise. And if I don't have it in the house, I don't eat it. Yeah, fitness wise, I'm still probably going to be doing the workouts and stuff over the Christmas period. One of my presents that I'm getting from my mum, I know what it is anyway because I've ordered it today, is a workout bench. So it's kind of like I've got to use it now. A bit more encouragement for the new year. And it means that I can have my workouts adapted and stuff with the JSA workouts as well, which is good. I'm still in a deficit over the holidays. I will probably indulge a little bit here and there. I'm not going to go too mad. But yeah, I'll just take it day by day. I probably still will track loosely. But if the odd mince pie slips into my mouth and it doesn't go down, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. But, yeah.
I think it's really important just to do what you feel happiest with.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, we might have some company over Christmas, but I'm not sure yet. So
Santa.
hey.
He might be referred to as Santa.
Not saying
No,
a
you
word.
said you're having a bench, Charlotte. I'm having walking boots for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's really sad, I know, but I
Still
don't care.
wouldn't get those
Good
Wonder
pair of
Woman
walking
pants
boots should
to
not
go
be
with your
sniffed at.
trainers.
I
Getting a surfboard.
oh,
We're all being active.
my mum
I'd
made
like
me
her to
try
like,
them
I'm
on.
getting a bench. I'm getting a surfboard.
I got a stand-up paddleboard. I can bring that.
I live in a country where you guys have winter and I have summer. Now I'm getting a surfboard, and I do not care.
Oh.
I can
What
bring
were
the
you saying,
paddleboard.
Elena?
Pardon?
I interrupted you. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying, like Charlotte was saying, she's ordered her own present. Well, I had to try my walking boots on the other day to make sure they were okay. And then my mum took them away.
You were trying to sneak your present early.
I thought I could use them now.
No.
No, because it's not Christmas yet.
I know.
I wish I knew what
So
I was
have you bought your own Christmas present?
Hmm?
Have you got your own Christmas present?
I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas.
That's the best.
I don't know. We'll see.
Unless
bought
it's
mine.
shit.
Have you been a good girl this year, though? Is Santa Claus coming to your house?
Oh my gosh, have any of us been good? Have any of us been bad? It's been a year of mush. Santa better be coming or I'm gonna be pissed. I like shiny, sparkly things, but yeah, I like jewelry. Hopefully Santa brings jewelry. I know it's not fitness related. But
You can
No,
wear
but if
jewelry
you
to
get
the
a-
gym.
If you get a proper
I
big
do. I
piece of
never
jewelry-
take mine off. So
Can't exactly
I
walk in
thought
there with
I
your crown
was
jewels
joking.
open, yeah.
I don't know. Although a bench would be nice, and I really want a stand-up paddleboard, but I'm not exactly sure where I would use it.
In water.
Lakes. You can use it on the lake and the sea. I've
We're
taken mine out on the sea.
We're on the coast, so we don't have a whole lot of lake action, but that
Use
The
it in
is
sea?
public. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Did
on
you
the
say the
sea.
coast?
I
In
took
the
mine on the
sea?
sea.
yeah, but it's
Just
very.
take it out on the sea.
I don't know. I feel like I would need training wheels first, like a nice flat lake first, and
Yeah.
then go out. It's too rough. Like you can surf on our coast, so I don't know if you could stand up paddleboard on that. I don't know. I guess. I thought you were supposed to be like nice and still, so you can do yoga and stuff. Am I missing?
Yeah,
the
not that good.
You get out past the waves and then you can do it.
Yeah.
But don't stand up to get past the waves. You sort of
No.
Because of that surfing.
So I
Yeah, that's
paddle
it.
out to the oil rigs, and then I can do my stand-up paddleboarding there.
If you get as far as the oil rigs, I would be asking them for help.
I'd love to try surfing. I've never surfed.
I did it in Australia. I spent more time in the water than I actually did on the board. I gave up.
Hang on, you're from Cornwall and you didn't start surfing until you went to Australia.
Yeah.
That's him. You're getting
Mind you,
kicked
that
out.
was 11. That was 11 years ago. I was in Australia. So. Yeah,
And you're only little.
yeah, I know. 5 foot
You're
and a
no,
matchstick.
you're
That
no
makes
giraffe.
surfing easier.
But wait,
You're
shouldn't the
tall,
lower
surfing's
center of
really
gravity
difficult
make it
because you become-
easier?
No, I
If
would
I go
think about
surfing,
it.
everybody thinks it's a windsurf, not just a surf. Or a sailboat.
At least
I
you
was
have
bigger back then. The counterbalance didn't work.
Doesn't work for me anyway.
I was
So
going to
I'm
go
What are you doing,
surfing.
Alice?
this
Can I
week.
have Christmas or not? Am I allowed
Mm,
Christmas?
You're wearing
Fine.
red.
I'm wearing red. I
Go
am
on
Santa
then.
Claus.
So Charlotte, as I found out.
It's not
So
orange.
Christmas. I'm going to my dad's house and
in Scotland.
In Scotland, yeah. But it's with the kids around and stuff, it's fairly normal, but it's all the extra bits. So I'm gonna just try to be mindful of I don't need the extra things. Okay, if I have my nice big Christmas dinner, fine. But it's the nibbling bits and it's the cheese. So need to, that when that comes out. And it's usually that. But I've managed to, so I did break my my no drinking last night. I had 2 glasses of wine because I got 60 days. And what it taught me was actually 2 glasses of wine was really nice. So if I just settle into that rather than just booze, I should be okay. And my other thing is I don't want to lose my fitness. So I don't want to lose what I've gained in fitness because I find that, yes, okay, a bit of weight on or whatever, but you lose fitness quite quickly. And I don't
Yeah,
want
but
to
you get it back quickly.
Yeah, but I'd rather be ahead of the game. So if I can get up and go for a run, that's not a problem. If I can keep my steps up, because my dad likes walking. So my dad's like honestly, the JSA million steppers, my dad's got you. He's 62 years old and he's well ahead of us. He's retired and all he does is walk. So I'm going to try to keep up with his walking. That's my dad's. My dad does 250,000 steps a week, every week.
Well, he's retired.
I know, but if I can keep up with him over Christmas, then I'll be all right, won't I?
But how long are you going home for?
Probably a week. I'm waiting to see waiting to see what Nicola Sturgeon says I'm allowed to do, if I need to sneak over the border or not.
I thought it was 23rd till the 27th.
Yeah, but I might be able to sneak a bit earlier.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody is breaking any rules here.
Yeah, so hang on, shit, I am live on Facebook.
Just the view of the host is not the view. Oops.
The ceiling is not the same as your face.
As illustrated by.
It's not that type of
I'm
show.
just waiting for the police to break into all of your houses.
I can't, like, it's not the right height, that's all. And it was balancing.
Turned into a right shit show tonight, didn't it?
But like, so it's only 7 days that you're away for.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Well, no, Elena, you say that. I remember one distinct holiday coming on. That's coming home, and my PT threatening to stop working with me because I put on a stone in 7 days, which means I was eating in excess of my 3,000 calorie a day allowance by 7,000 calories.
No, that's not. No, because that would be, because if you're drinking and everything, no, you wouldn't be eating 10,000 calories a day. You'd be bloated, you'd have water retention because you're eating way more than what you usually eat.
I'm pretty sure I was eating up to 10,000 calories a day. So there's no hiding from it. It was a couple of days after arriving home. It wasn't the day after.
But if you break it down to how many of those days you're going to just do whatever you want.
I won't be doing that this time. I'm actually much more disciplined than I ever was. I'm not huge on having Christmas over millions of days. Christmas for me is 1 day. I'm a bit bah humbug, so I'm like, it doesn't really matter. It's just if my dad, I've already had a chat with my dad and said, look, don't just go and buy the whole shop so that it's in the house, like you said, Charlotte, it's there for months. Like
when we were kids, and the sides were always laden with food for weeks.
There will be 8 of us. Well, there won't be 8 of us. Yeah, there will be 8 of us. I'm just trying to make sure that we stay within the guidelines. But we don't need to have the shop being for 50,000. My dad's got a bit of a habit because he wants to spoil everybody. So he buys everything because he's maybe they like this. So we end up eating it all. But my other plan is I always, whenever I go home for Christmas, that week between Christmas and New Year, I really like that to be my goal setting week and my planning week. And I think if you spend that time in that space where you are like at peace and there's not as much going on, and you start thinking about that can stop you doing those things. So I'll be putting my plan in place for 2021. Train, try to manage it, not just eat for the sake of eating it. Stop just taking walks to the fridge just to see if everything's still there. And try to make sure the fat man stays in his box, because he likes to come out every now and again. He still lives. And I have to say,
picking bits out the fridge as well. If you're making a cup of tea and you open the fridge and you think, oh, that's just there, I'll have a bit. I just
open the fridge to go, is the light bulb still working? Oh yeah. And then things appear in my hands.
Do you know what I do when I do that? When I feel like that, if I'm like cooking or whatever, and I'm just like really hungry, I just start like walking around the room, getting my steps up.
Well, when I did my 37,000 steps in a day, I talked about
just ignoring me.
No, just saying that in my head, I had this voice just saying, move, move, move. And I think if I can take that into Christmas, just keep moving, just keep stepping up. And I've got 3 kids there with me, all underneath the age of 7.
Whose kids are these people?
You just picking them up and
They're my
even-
sister's children. They are my nieces and
Okay,
nephews.
just checking. They're not just like 3 random kids you just bring to your home.
Just pick them
Go
up
along.
and take them to his dad.
I know some parents who would be like, yeah, please take them away. No, they're my nieces and nephew, and they are active 24/7, so they'll keep us going. But yeah, who was it that mentioned like just because you bought it in now, make sure to keep it closed? That was you, Charlotte, wasn't it? Taped up, and
Yeah.
try not to nitpick at it before it comes in. I like that
No,
idea.
because once they're open or unboxed, then that's it. It's gone. So,
Yeah, but you know what's really annoying though is that like there's loads of chocolate in my house already, and I'm not allowed to eat it until Christmas.
Who says you're not allowed to eat it?
My mum.
Oh, really?
Like, what's
my
that
mum was
about? Like,
exactly the same.
but it's like you can't eat 5 boxes of chocolate in one day.
Elena, come on. I'm sure there's people disagree.
No, but
with
they've
you.
got to last you through Christmas. This is what you
Yeah,
don't
but
understand.
it's one day.
Yeah, Christmas is only
I
one day,
don't
everybody.
understand. I'd
Yeah.
I'd
used to
just
get the
like to
same.
start eating the chocolates now.
So take them and hide them under the
Cupboards
bed.
full of
Let's
food, like-
let's be really honest. Like Jesus wasn't born on Christmas Day and then reborn on Boxing Day and reborn the day after that.
Yeah, but I just want to eat the chocolate.
Take it and put it under your bed.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to even open the box.
Are you scared of your mother, Elena?
Has it got the tape
No, but
around it, Elena?
she said that if I bought the chocolates, then I can eat them, basically.
Oh, right, okay.
Just give her the money for the boxes and take it off.
I offered.
Has it got the sticky tape round it? Because you know you can peel that off without anyone realising, break out a couple and just seal it back up again. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I have low battery.
No,
You've just
we're almost
disappeared.
at the end anyway.
Yeah.
Christmas is cancelled, everybody. That's it. Stay on your calorie deficit. make sure you track your protein. But it's a good time of year for protein, right? So that's
Yeah.
an advantage.
But that's the thing is, though, I mean, it's just like I think everybody's really strict on themselves over Christmas because you kind of get like the split mentality. The people that are just like, fuck it, we're just gonna eat everything and anything in sight and think about it the 1st of January, and you get the people that are kind of like, no, I've still got to track everything. But I mean, it is the point that, you know, after like we're week 10 now. So there's only 2 more weeks to go. I know for me, there's only 1 more week to go because I started mine a week earlier so I could finish before Christmas and enjoy Christmas. But I think it's the whole thing. You know, at the end of the day, it is Christmas. Enjoy it. You know, enjoy time with your family. This year has been shit, basically. It's been a write-off for so many people. And,
Except
you know,
for
I mean,
those that live in
one
New
day of,
Zealand.
yeah.
Well, no,
except
to
for
be
those
fair,
living
they've
outside.
also had it shit.
Everywhere has. And, you know, I mean, just for one day, just fuck the calories, just enjoy it. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy time with friends and family.
Yeah.
One day.
I think it's really important to say that. Do you know what? Do enjoy it. Like, it's especially if there's children around and you're having fun and it's family and it's important to be able to connect with those, you know, those people. And that will, like, Paddy, what was it you saying, Paddy, that like don't sort of, I was about to say sin it, that's like Slimming World language, but don't you know,
Swear.
there's no bad foods, right? So
Yeah, don't
okay,
feel
if you're in
guilty.
excess, then you know that's Elena's having real trouble tonight, isn't she? That's but
No,
yeah,
I just
yes.
nothing.
But yeah, that's just a case of enjoy Christmas, eat your calories, come back in 2021. And I think it's important as well is to go back and see where you were at the start of the year. And if you take into account even putting on a few pounds or a few inches, you'll still be in a better place at the end of 2020 than you were at, you know, at the start.
Again,
So you go again and you've got another 11 and a half months to, you know, get into an even better place. So
we've got to start somewhere.
Yeah. It was, but yeah, don't beat yourself up about it. Somebody else said that. So there you are. That's Christmas. Nice little icebreaker for you. We'll be back next week with Christmas jumpers, apparently. I don't own one, so I might just wear my birthday suit.
Jeez.
Somebody send that man a jumper.
And it's a wrap.
I won't be wearing my birthday suit. But yeah,
Sorry.
thank you everybody, and we will speak to you next week. Bon Collins episode will be out with you tomorrow. I recorded that one yesterday, and we've got a few more coming with you. Just really trying to wrap up this year, so with a bang. And I think we might have cleared 10,000 listens in 7 months and 70 episodes. This is episode 71 since May, so been busy bees. I might be a bit quieter in 2021. We'll speak to you next week. Thank you.
It's Alistair here. Make sure you fucking like this, share it. Not a charity, down £9 a month because you bastards. So get this out there, get this on the stories. And if you enjoyed it, if you haven't hit like, you like already. If you haven't hit share, hit share. There you go.